Good morning. Today is December 1st, World AIDS Day. You know, in 2012, so far I've written 64 blog posts, and every one of those has been focused exclusively on just empowering and encouraging language learners. And I hope I've done that with some success. That's really what I want the everyday language learner to be about. Today, however, I want to step away from language learning to something that has just become really important to me and is incredibly important in our world, and that's to focus on World AIDS Day. You know, in sub-Saharan Africa, the HIV AIDS crisis is just enormous. I'm not sure when I first became aware of this, but I think it was when I read an article that said within the next 20 years there would be 30 million orphans, AIDS orphans, in sub-Saharan Africa. 30 million kids whose parents had died from AIDS. That is staggering. And sometimes numbers like these, they overwhelm us in the shadow of their enormity. And unless you're Bill Gates or Warren Buffett or one of those two people who just won the lottery in the US, you know, it is enormous, and we are in some ways powerless. But we're powerless only if we stand alone, if we bond together, if we work together, if we pool our creative energy and our resources, we can make a difference. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, about what I want to do to work to make a difference. And so this is my plan, if you will, for the month of December. For every everyday language learner guide that I sell this month from my website, I want to give 100% of that to an organization called Blood Water Mission. Now, Blood Water Mission is an organization that I've grown to really respect and trust, and you can learn more about them in the video at the bottom of this post or at their website. But that's what I want to do. When I originally wrote this blog post, I wrote down 50%, and so everywhere that you see 100% now, it originally said 50%. But you know, the more I considered it and thought about it, I just thought I can do more. I am part of one of the wealthiest, if not the wealthiest generation of people to ever live on this earth. We have more money, more resources, more opportunities than any previous generation. And I guess I just think we ought to do something with that. And so this is how that'll work. When you or one of your friends or anyone buys one of the Everyday Language Learner Guides, at the end of the month, on February 2nd, I will look at all that money and write a check to Blood Water Mission for the total of that, 100%. That's my commitment to helping to fight AIDS in Africa. Now, I have a number of guides. The most robust guide is the Guide to Getting Started. It's written as a general introduction to the independent language learning lifestyle. The Guide to Self-Assessment is a tool to help independent language learners with evaluating the language learning journey. And then there's some other guides as well and resources that I sell. Prices range from $2 to $20. And again, whatever you spend on one of those guides, that's how much I will give to Blood Water Mission. And I'm excited. I hope that I can give just a tremendously large check to them at the first of the year. Because really, the HIV/AIDS crisis in sub-Saharan Africa is worth fighting. And this is my way of kind of wading into the battle. And I just want to encourage you to think about how you can wade into the battle as well. Be creative. Start where you're at with what you have, and figure that out. If you want to help me, that would be tremendous. Share this post with your friends through your social networks, or send them an email. If you have a blog, maybe you want to blog about this whole idea, but spread the word. You don't have to buy my guides, though. And you don't have to even go through Blood Water Mission. There are literally hundreds of reputable and great organizations out there that are helping to work to end this crisis in Africa. And I just want to encourage you to take action. Together, we can make a difference, but only if we act. So let's act. Let's do something. Thank you.